I'm in a pretty unique position. But despite that unique position, I certainly had to look out for myself and make sure that things were done in a way I thought they should be done. I had a surgeon and an oncologist, a group of nurses down in the oncology clinic, therapeutic radiologists, technicians in the radiation therapy unit, all of whom gave me as much time as I needed to go through as many questions as I had and to otherwise be as supportive as I felt I needed at the time. They gave me home numbers, which I never would have abused and didn't, only called Barbara when I had a certain fever she wanted to know about. Whenever I talked to them, I felt that no question was stupid. But I have come to learn enough about the healthcare system that while I think that doctors and nurses and institutions, even as wonderful as Yale is, make mistakes, have their attention diverted to other important tasks, and can't be there in every way you want them to be there. As much faith as you have in this place, every time they give you chemotherapy, I had a friend there with me to make sure that that bag with that stuff in there, with that chemotherapy in there, that they were about to pump into me was exactly what I was supposed to get, no more, and the right stuff. I will also tell you that when throughout the protocol, if your temperature went above 101.2, they wanted you to call. And if it went high enough, they wanted you to come into the hospital, to make sure that nothing was wrong. And mine at one point had gone up to 102. And they admit you immediately to the oncology unit. And an oncology fellow, who is not one of our full-time faculty, but someone who's in training here specializing in oncology, came into my room. I want to apologize, but we can't find your records. Could you tell me what kind of cancer you have? I said, this is appalling. He said, no, hey, it's not just you. That happens here quite a bit. I said, I am appalled for every patient that comes on this unit. And I had to go through from like the beginning my whole story. Well, eventually, I'll tell you as an aside, eventually I could tell by his questions that he was going to get to the question of, do you work? And I've never advertised my position around here. I just wanted to be treated like everybody else. And so he says, do you work? Like midway through his questions. I said, I do. He said, are you working full time? I said, I am. He said, where are you working? I said, I'm associate dean at the medical school. Now he looks up. He said, at this medical school? I said, at the Yale School of Medicine. He found my files within a half an hour.